Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the... So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Butler. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Jordan in at the point. And for Utah, and it's Brown in at the 4. And they may occupy different conferences, but certainly some familiarity between these two teams, Grant.
Oh, familiarity, huh? I mean, that's one way to put it. When these two teams face off, you know there's going to be some extra angst on the court and in the crowd. I'll tell you, rivalries like this really up the intensity. It should be a fun one. The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Now here's Smith. Brown passes to Davis. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Middleton from the outside. Sinks it from distance.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Davis against Middleton. Pass to Brown. Davis with it. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Jones. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Here's Pippen, checked by Davis, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Jordan against Smith. Jordan, the pass to Butler. Six to shoot. And the basket by Pippen.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Smith finds Brown.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Team foul.
It's Brown on the wing. Middleton covering. And there's the screen. Releases from 15. No good off the back of the rim.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leaner?
Jordan goes in. And he banks in the layup.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Here's Brown. Pass to Brown. And here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. Jordan against Smith. And here's Ayton. Here's Pippen. Second chance effort. Jordan up top. Covered by Smith. Jordan misses. Utah trailing here. Outside Davis. Right side Brown. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
With the drive.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Davis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And the basket by Pippen. He has 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Brown passes to Davis. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Smith outside. Back to Jones. Kick out to Brown. And it's blocked by Butler.
Surprising. Butler contests a lot of shots, but averages only a half a block a game for his career.
Substitution. Kane Cunningham. Drew Holiday. Jay Gilgis.
58 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Holiday.
Utah foul. Michael Davis. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Drains the triple.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Smith passes to Brown. Gilgeous Alexander against Smith. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Over Ayton. Misses off the right iron.
I like what he was trying to do. Shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, it's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice...
And so it's Chicago, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
On the court for Chicago, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Cunningham. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist from Ayton. Holiday's got 5.
A crafty ball handler that knows how to get defenders off balance. Holiday gives life to his team's offensive output.
Smith passes to Brown. Here's Jones. Smith finds Brown. To the middle. It's stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Holiday from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Davis against Holiday. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up for 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
Outside Davis. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Outside for Butler. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is when you know Butler is feeling it. No hesitation off of the catch. I love it.
Cuts off the pass. Holiday from long range. From 7 feet away. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside, Brown. Driving inside. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And Utah calls time here.
Their goal was to limit their turnovers. They've wasted way too many possessions with giving up.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
And stolen by Middleton. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Could that be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
Back to Brown. To the paint. Outside for Davis. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Back to Jones. Over Fox. Jones misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Yeah, it's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Here's Jordan. The three from Ayton. Called in by Brown.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Miller can't get it to go.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. One minute left in the second period. The Jazz have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great.
Quick, round a second once again. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get rocked and your chance, dancers.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Smith. Chalk up 2 there. Smith's got his first points in this one. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Ayton. From downtown, and it's Middleton. That time on the assist by Ayton.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Smith. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he gets it back.
Catches the opposition off guard. Fox uses his instincts to make defensive plays.
Here's Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Brown drives in. Count the basket.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
To the right side. Back to Jordan. And that one drops.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Three-pointer. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
Thanks very much, Allie. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And it's Jones in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Brown passes to Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Pippen. Three-pointer off the mark. Utah shooting about 35% so far in this game. Here's Smith. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Now Middleton. He's got 6. Here's Butler. And the layup is good off the glass. Butler's got 5 now.
He catches the defense off guard with a wide variety of moves. Butler's bringing the sizzle.
Ayton passes to Jordan. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Davis. Back to Brown. Here's the pick. Outside Jones. That's tipped. Middleton outside. Wide open. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Jones' shot is good.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here's Pippen. And he converts the layup. He's got 12.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Jordan with it. Guarded by Smith. Pass to Pippen. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
On the wing, Davis. Now Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ayton. Brown can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Credit them for making the
Coach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Ayton finds Butler. Off the mark there with a 3. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Davis with it. Middleton covering. Davis, the pass to Brown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Smith's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Right side Brown. With the fadeaway. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Pass to Jordan. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Brown. And yep, it's good. Brown's got 6 points.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And the basket by Pippen.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Jones. Smith finds Brown. Back to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jones. Doesn't go that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Davis against Jordan. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Davis. Now here's Brown. Outside Jones. And here's Davis. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Fires the 3. And so it's Chicago, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bulls, Cunningham is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Butler. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Middleton in at the 5 down low. Fox against Brown. Here's Cunningham. Second chance shot. Outside for Brooks. Now here's Butler. Back to Brooks. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys.
Utah shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Outside Davis. They set the pick. Pass to Jones. Middleton against Davis. Over Middleton. No good. A bit long that time.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Butler. Davis, the pass to Brown. Davis against Fox. To the inside. Miller. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've forced a lot of turnovers in this game and have turned most of them into points.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Pass to Cunningham. Middleton with a screen on Davis. Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got his first basket.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Now here's Davis. Not a lot of room. Outside Jones. Davis with it. Back to Jones. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And it's Cunningham missing. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Outside, Brown. And he drives in. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. To the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Smith, he's checked in for Brown. Here's Smith. Good D by Middleton. For Chicago, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Count it.
What creativity from the speedy guard. Fox enjoys showing off his sublime ball handling from time to time.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Jones.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Outside Davis. Here's Brown. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to Jones. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Brown, he's checked in for Utah. Johnson comes in for Davis.
Johnson.
A minute 42 left in the final quarter. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Fox, that's good.
He's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also has the ability to burn you from this area, too.
Pass to Miller. Smith against Middleton. Outside, Brown. Here's Miller. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. No good on the free throw. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Chicago. That one misses. The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
Down low. Miller can't get it to go. And here's Chicago. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Pippen. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Pippen. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Jones, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Out to Fox. And he can't jam it through. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the new bout.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on Payday. Good evening. What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And it's the Hawks to start out. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Lowry, DeRozan out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. Brett, these teams know each other very well.
Always fun to see in these kind of matchups, Kevin, if a coaching staff on either side decides to throw a wrench in the works and play a player or a combination of players that the other team is not expecting. Like you said, they know each other very well, but who will execute tonight, they'll get the win.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Davis against Mitchell. Edwards passes to Davis. It's stolen by Adebayo. Rebound by Smith. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Edwards. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Mitchell finds DeRozan over Smith. Here's Adebayo. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Jones against Lowry. From the baseline. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you
don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And here is Davis, following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Edwards passes to Davis. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. Out to DeRozan. DeRozan picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adebayo. Miles Bridges comes in for Luka Doncic. Gordon Hayward's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ball subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Edwards. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Outside for Lowry. Buries the long-range jumper. Lowry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Hawks working the ball around. Edwards with the screen for Smith. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And here's Boston. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Lowry passes to Hayward. Capella with a screen on Edwards. It's taken away by Smith. Outside, Davis. Over Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Lowry. Bridges sets the screen for Lowry. Shot clock at 5.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
The layup off target. Smith on the wing. Uncovered. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Bridges shot. Good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 6.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Ball. Edwards with the block. Hayward with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sinks that one from the post.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Edwards. Smith is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Davis in at the 1 spot. Smith against Adebayo. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. DeRozan leading the charge.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Davis, the pass to Smith. Ball against Davis. And he drives in. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Boston leading by 8.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And they double up Doncic. For 3, Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The pass to Edwards. Great D that time from Adebayo. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for ball. The Hawks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Edwards. The rebound by the Celtics.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And they get it. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Mitchell finds DeRozan. Kicks it out to Gordon. Driving to... There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside, Davis. Here's Jones. A second chance effort. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And the Hawks making a change here. Davis is checked in. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Miles Bridges comes in for Gordon. Gordon Hayward's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lowry in for Doncic. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Offensive rebound. Now Mitchell. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Davis against Capella. It's Davis with the drop. Edwards kicks to Smith. Jones for 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points.
17.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Celtics, Luka Doncic out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Lowry. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Davis. And Boston with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Davis with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Smith the pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one's good by Davis.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Smith checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Davis. And the Celtics also making a change. Ball's checked in.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Here's Edwards. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball, the pass to Doncic. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Smith kicks to Edwards. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Adebayo sends it back.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Bam's size along with his athleticism, that could be a big problem on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Back to Edwards. Smith on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's DeRozan. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Adebayo against Edwards. Back to Smith. Shoots over DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And the basket is good.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on.
Smith kicks to Smith. Passes it to Edwards. Smith against Lowry. Smith feeling it out a bit. Edwards a screen on Lowry. Smith finds Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
In the corner, Smith with it. Into the lane. And yes, it's good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Adebayo with a screen for Doncic. Lowry for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston. Going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Smith is out there with Smith. Then there's Davis. Then there's Edwards. And it's Miller in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Edwards. That shot off. Hayward with some nice D. Left side Lowry. Pass to Gordon. And the layup is good. Gordon's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Smith, no luck. Boston dictating the flow. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Adebayo.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The pass to Edwards. The shot from the low post is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Mitchell with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Edwards, and Adebayo sends it back. Hayward right side. And Adebayo throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Adebayo throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
They get it back. Edwards can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Adebayo with a screen on Miller. Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th assist in the game. Miller outside. Adebayo against Edwards. Smith feeling it out a bit. Shot to stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight, it's working.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jones comes in for Miller. Davis is subbed in for Davis. Outside, Davis. Outside Edwards. Back to Davis. And it's Smith, top of the key. The rebound by the Celtics. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edwards. Hayward passes to Gordon. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Smith the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Jones, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And that one falls for Jones.
Jones taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The drive by Lowry. Hayward kicks to Lowry. The Celtics working the ball around now. And he stays with it. In the corner, it's Gordon. Now, here's Doncic. Capella with a screen on Jones. He takes it in. Offline. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's LaVine. Got a piece of it. Rose outside. Pass to Wade. Back to Thompson. Tries it from 19. Brooklyn with the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again. Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
On the wing, Thompson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 now.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Klay Thompson picks one up. That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, as good as Porzingis has been, you know, I still think he has a lot of room to grow. Not literally, I'm speaking figuratively here. As a rebounder, as a shot blocker, and I think scoring with his back to the basket is another area of growth for him, too.
And here's Siakam for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Rose, the pass to Siakam, launches a 3. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Graham, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End-of-game situations, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on. And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine. Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Murray. That shot off the mark. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game. We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Jokic the screen. Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Right wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Nurkic has checked in for Pascal Siakam. Collins comes in for Tatum. Grant's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Wiggins in for Wade. Garland, the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Nurkic. It's a one-on-one situation. Rebound Brooklyn. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jumper.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost. Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Garland. And it's stolen by Rose. Porzingis against Nurkic. Wiggins. Some solid defense from Barrett.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Garland against Collins. Clock at 6. And there's Jokic on the assist by Garland. Jokic has got his second basket.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce. A high percentage look for Jokic.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going. We've also seen them do a great job of protecting the paint. You see that in their block shots total.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Darius Garland, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's LaVine in at the shooting guard position. Garland, the pass to LaVine. The lead now in single digits.
LaVine is 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that with that outstanding, unreal leaping ability. You see the explosive athleticism of Edwards. I mean, it's on full display and quite obvious. He's one of the best athletes in the league, no doubt.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Murray's checked in for Garland. Inside. Porzingis, high post. Collins there. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Collins with the rebound. And that athleticism, it's what made Edwards the top pick in 2020.
Yeah, he's got a high ceiling, Brian. I mean, he lifts off with ease and power. It's rare that you have a guy who elevates like that and is strong in the air. And you definitely don't want to see him coming at you in the paint because he can wreck the rim with the best of them.
Now here's Tatum. Over Murray. And it's Tatum missing. The Nets have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for John Collins. Wiggins against Edwards. Here's Wade. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
On the wing, Thompson. Tatum passes to Thompson. Over Edwards. Pass to Wade. Wiggins with it. Here's Wade. Over Murray. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Here's LaVine for 3. Hits the trifecta. LaVine's got 5 points. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
It's Wiggins on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of this one. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that was quality defense, but Wiggins showing off tremendous athleticism, able to overcome that defense.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Nurkic is checked in for Pascal Siakam. Grant comes in for Jason Tatum. And Rose is subbed in for Wiggins. Rose, the pass to Thompson. No good with the triple. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Simons. And there's the rejection.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot. Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be. They could use all the second chance points they can get.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Barrett can't hit. Here's Wade. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. It's Barrett on the wing. To the inside. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic. He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And here's Thompson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Thompson's got 11.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Klay Thompson. Derrick Rose is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Siakam, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Edwards, the pass to Levine. They double team Levine. Here's Murray. Another shot. Jokic. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Siakam. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by Murray. That one doesn't drop. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 17.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
Levine with a screen on Rose. Murray passes to Edwards. And the Nets miss again. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Siakam with a screen on Murray. Wade. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Collins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Wade. Garland's checked in for Brooklyn. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Down low. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one.
You know, last year against the Warriors, Murray had a 20-10-8 line. This is a guy who can do a lot of different things for you. First Spur to do that since Tim Duncan in 2000 posted a 20-10-8 line.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Porzingis passes to Garland. Goes back up. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Siakam, right side. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Siakam's got 14 points, and yet despite his production, Murray still flies a little under the radar, Clark.
Well, some of that is he's still relatively young in his career. He only played 1 year of college ball, BA, and it also has to do with his consistency. He's a bit streaky as a shooter, and sometimes when the shot isn't there, he starts pressing a bit at both ends of the floor.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Garland, the pass to Porzingis. It doesn't go for him. Collins with the defensive effort. Siakam outside. Pass to Tatum. 1:06 left in the third quarter. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here, and the Warriors make some changes. Nurkic comes in for Siakam, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Tatum. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Harrell's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Bridges comes in for Edwards. Barrett's checked in for Zach LaVine, and Simon is subbed in for Murray. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Simons. Blocked again! Collins right side. And stolen by Harrell. And now the Nets on the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, you can see it. Harrell plays heads-up defense, able to spot an opening to get the steal and start the break.
Wade, he's checked in for the Warriors. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Brooklyn. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins a screen. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
That's his first.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Anthony Simons.
It's both from the stripe. Now Wiggins to the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Garland. And the jumper from the wing offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Kicks team.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a... comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And for the Warriors, they're shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. On the floor for Brooklyn. Edwards out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Barrett in at the 2. And here's Edwards outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Wiggins passes to Nurkic. He got right to the cup using that screen.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And the Warriors make some changes. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Tatum in for Wiggins. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, you can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. I'm sure it would make things a lot easier, too.
He highlights Thompson scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
It's Barrett on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Barrett can't hit.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Barrett. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Bridges. Soft touch off the glass.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
On the wing, Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jokic with a screen on Thompson. It's Edwards with a drive. Garland for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
To the inside. Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Siakam. And the Warriors making a switch here. Collins checked in. And he can't hit the second.
An incredibly improved player. Pascal Siakam scored just 4 points a game as a rookie, then 7 in his second year. But Siakam worked hard, becoming an all-star in year 4, almost scoring 23 per game.
Looking to get back on track. Murray, no good. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. The kick to Tatum. And here's Siakam for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half. And it's Murray off the drive. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
And he's unselfish in that combination.
Collins passes to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Edwards can't hit. Golden State has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Siakam with a screen on Levine. And it's Rose penetrating. Wade. And the 3 off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Levine passes to Murray. Levine with a screen on Siakam. Murray with it. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Levine. Plenty of space. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, Zach LaVine's scoring instincts have him always ready for the catch and shoot.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Warriors.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Tatum. And a nice finish on the layup.
Hey, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
It's Edwards with a drive. The shot comes out. Collins with the defensive effort. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Wade. He's covered by Levine. Wade misses.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
The baseline J. And too long on the shot.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Tries it from 19. No good. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on,